So I've got a. This is a cup match. This is my EFA Cup match. I believe it's. Let's check. I believe we got a. Where is it? I can't see it, but I believe it's a second round fixture for us, so it's a yeah, I still can't see it. It might be because it's a live fixture, it doesn't appear, but it's a second round fixture, I'm pretty sure. So we've got to buy in the first round. Presumably these guys won their first round fixture. They're offline. Hadn't seen them online leading up to this, so we've actually got our just keep calling him our best player, Algren. But you can see 6.38 this season. He's really struggled anyway in this sort of system that we're playing, whereby we're largely getting dominated every match, whereas last season we were doing all the dominating and he really thrived in our short passing system. But this season he is really struggling for us, so I guess it's not a big loss. Just tone that closing down. I don't want to sort of go behind early, or get an early red card here against the offline opponent. Yeah, so we're losing. So okay, now we turn it up, and now we go direct. I think now we just got to completely change our game plan, basically. Hope that we can turn this match around, because we obviously have to score. Since we made the change, things got a little bit more positive for us. Had a couple shots. They haven't had any. I don't think we're generating chances at the rate that we... maybe we are. There we go, we're back in it. So I think we can leave it now. Because we're on top. We've made the change, and since we've made it, they haven't had a shot, and we've had 3 and scored. So I think we just want to leave it as it is, whilst being aware that we have got the closing down all the way up. But obviously that's probably what has brought us back into the match. We've suffocated them a little bit. So I think we leave it. We have picked up a couple yellow cards. We can probably... okay, no, we can't sub them both off because we've also got this injury. So I think fundamentally now things are going to change a little bit for us. So we have to sub him off. I think we bring on... we're going to do a bit of a shuffle here. Bring on the defender. Bring this guy up into midfield. We'll apply that, and I think we also can reduce the closing down now that we're back in the match. And I think also as well that I don't know how I feel about having this guy holding midfield with the yellow card. I think I'd be more confident if... why don't we sub this guy on? We can put him into attacking midfield like that. So we've gone a little bit more aggressive, but I feel like that's okay because we had sort of got on top of the match a bit there. So hopefully feel like, yeah, okay, was the right decision because he's even scored. So and now it's a case of, okay, so we've done changes, we've got ourselves in front. The direct ball is working for us. What I've done is I've turned down the closing down because obviously we don't want the red card, we don't want to give away a penalty. If they're going to score now, we don't want to give it to them, we want them to at least have to earn it. But I think this is very much shaping up to be one of those games where if it was just offline versus offline, we'd probably just lose this game. But because we're online and they're offline, we get to win it instead. So this is typically exactly one of those games where you get to win it because you're against an offline opponent. And I'm sure when you look at how that match played out at the start, if nothing had changed, that we would have just lost this match for sure. Okay, maybe I'm getting a bit overconfident here because no, I'm not overconfident at all. There you go. So straight back in front. We've got the substitution up our sleeve here. We do intend to use it. It's just about sort of waiting for that right moment, and I think as long as they don't score there, then now is the right moment. So we're not only going to do the sub, but the game was a little bit sort of up and back too much for our liking there. I think we would rather go back. In fact, I think we'd rather just go defensive here. I think we're okay with that as a concept. Just go all out defensive. We'll just ride it out. So in addition to going defensive, we also want to do a substitution and bring on another defensive player here for Peterson. So I think this is the move. Just double check. Yeah, I think I'm okay. We go defensive. I'm okay with this, I think. I don't like the idea because it was, all defensive and then we give away a penalty. Crazy. 1 minute later. Too easy for them. So, okay. So no, we're not going out. Let's go back to direct again. And right now, unfortunately, doesn't make any sense really to play the staff that we have on the pitch in any sort of other formation than that. So we'll just have to leave them because it's the most optimal. It's not a disaster if we draw this because it'll go to a replay. So I think we fancy our chances on the replay here because we'll get our best player back as well. So we've got the draw. It's going to go to a replay. What is there to say about this? What did we do wrong? So we got, like we said, we got back into this match because we're online and they were offline. We went all out defensive. That was probably a mistake because we haven't done it all season in any friendly or any match, so we didn't really know what was going to happen. Probably overdid it a bit there. Probably should have just gone back to our standard counter attacking or something. So okay, thanks. About to have the replay. That'll be the very next match. In fact, it's not. I'll just leave it as one video, so I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to wait for the replay to commence here. I'll presume it's not going to be too long, so I might set my squad up for the next match. Actually, this makes it easy because it's just a straight swap for us here. We've got an injured player now, and the player who was suspended gets to come straight in. I don't think there's any other changes that really make sense here. So let's request our match. Hopefully it will start it. I'm not entirely sure how much it naturally spaces this out when there is a draw, because it does intentionally leave in a little bit of time for users to be able to actually set their team up, make tactics and do the changes that we did quite quickly. I think it might actually have 5 minutes or so built in, so I'll break this video up and I'll start another one for the replay.